Hello, Scorpios, and welcome to Ascended Astrology. Today's video, we're going to be talking about the March 25th eclipse in Libra. And we'll talk a little bit about how it could show up for you. And then also we'll take it over to the DMT cards for your activating shift code. So, what are eclipses? They are they can be seen as new beginnings or endings. They can be synchronistic events, fated events, sudden acts of destiny. And for you all, for Scorpios, these kinds of things can come up in the area of your life connected to the house of endings, undoings, spirituality, hidden places. So this eclipse is occurring in your 12th house. I also like to see this as a house of other worlds. And yeah, so that's kind of where it's hitting you guys. The code Your code today is 8633. And this really is talking about being in flow with reprogramming as bioquantum. So in other words, what information is being shown to you about kind of in your day-to-day life? How can you bring more flow into reprogramming the way that your body is operating, right? Like constantly shifting into that quantum body, constantly shifting into the expression of source frequency. So embodying 963 and then expressing it like the sun. For your 12th house, your 12th house is being hit with the eclipse, and it is a lunar eclipse. So the eclipse energy can lean more towards endings. But during this event, your 12th house will be activated with the light shining on your 6th house. So in the astrology aspect of this is really asking you to finish up the spiritual work that you've kind of been, working on, dealing with, dabbling in, whatever you want to call it. Finish up the spiritual work that you've been working on and get to practicing your new understood concepts on a day-to-day basis. So that's that shift from like the 12th house of spirituality into the 6th house of day-to-day. So whatever you guys have been working on for a while, you're going to be shown new information. It's another big eclipse theme is, new information is eclipsed, and it usually will occur after the actual event happens. But new information will come through on how you take what you've been learning and apply it to day-to-day activities. That's a little bit about the astrological side of it. And when we look at it through the lens of the avatars, this is going to be as the magician manifester, right? So Scorpio is the magician manifester. You may be being shown how to reprogram your reality and move into the expression of source. So, my question for you all is, what is flowing through that wants to be brought into the expression of source? Kind of just sitting in that. All right, so we are going to move into the activating shift code. So just centering ourselves, moving into that heart space, breathing in the white blue light, letting it turn on the quantum body. We'll start with the physical eyes. I'll hold up the card here. So going ahead and looking at the symbol and matching the frequency of the symbol. Then once you feel that you've matched the frequency, going ahead and closing the eyes. Bringing the symbol in through the forehead into the center of the brain, moving the symbol into the pineal gland and allowing it to spin. And as the symbol spins, it is releasing very specific frequency, just allowing yourself to have the experience. Pushing the thoughts into the quantum body, moving the consciousness into that ionic grid as this frequency is released. And the next code is the 6. So again, with the physical eyes, just matching the code. And once you feel you've matched it, going ahead and closing the eyes, bringing it in through the center of the forehead, into the pineal gland, and allowing it to spin. And as it does, it's releasing a very specific frequency. Just allowing yourself to feel that ionic grid light up. You may see, hear, feel, or just know what information is coming through as this frequency is released. Our last code is the 33. So again, just opening the eyes and matching the symbol with the physical eyes. And then closing the eyes and bringing the symbol in through the center of the forehead into the pineal gland, allowing it to spin. And as the 33 is spinning, it is releasing the frequency from the pineal gland, moving through the electrons, that ionic grid, turning on the quantum body, the ascended DNA. And as this activating shift code meshes together, it's creating a beautiful field. And then just allowing your thoughts or your consciousness to flow into that grid system. So this activating shift code is really meant to be a practice, and you can come back to it again and again throughout the eclipse season. And especially if any themes come up around, um, what I talked about, or if not, if you just want to practice consciously attuning to a frequency outside of programmed reality. All right. So if you have anything to share, we're always very happy to hear from you in the comments section. And thank you for spending time with me today, dear Scorpios, and I will see you on the next video.